Well, hello there. Hi there. Welcome to Jesper. This is a collective reading. It is August 13th, 2026. Now, as you can see, I started this in a different area on my bed. However, when I went to edit, I didn't have any audio. I didn't check my mic beforehand. My bad. But here we are. I pulled the cards out. I came over to my table, and these are the cards that were pulled. You can watch, you can slow down you know, to just, if you're questioning whether these are the cards that were pulled or not, it's up there. You can slow it down. You can, see for yourself that these are the cards that came out. However, let's just get into the reading. Welcome. First card out was the Douglas Fir, and the decks that I'm using today is the Penumbra Tarot by Ethany Dawn, and as well as the Oracle of Essences, the second edition. Where is it? Here it is. And it looks like this. Okay, so the first card out is the Douglas Fir, and this card it talks about respect and wisdom. But what this card means is that you've learned the lessons, and you are stepping into that newfound respect of self and being the wise one, because you've walked through so much and you've learned how to release and let go of the sadness and the pains and the hurts of the past. And it's kind of that shedding of a new skin, right? Finding that freedom because you literally did the work. You broke the repetitive patterns. And congratulations, because it really looks like this is for people who are truly healing, even though life is still challenging, and you're coming to the sense of completion. That this chapter is, I've done the work, I'm letting it go, and now I'm ready. It's like the preparation of being ready for the next phase, the next chapter, the next move, whatever it may be for you. And that is your overall energy, breaking those patterns and doing the work, one foot in front of the other. Can it get boring and tedious at times? But you did it, right? And it wasn't easy. I can see that. In your career and finances, as far as your career and finances are concerned, we have the Agent of Swords. So a lot of new ideas, new perspectives, seeing things, communicating. So maybe some calls are coming in. Maybe you're circulating resumes or updating resumes, making those phone calls and, getting word out there. And you may be receiving word soon on something that you've been either looking forward to, asking about, whatever the information is coming in for you. As far as what you're communicating, we have the Nine of Torches. What a web we weave, right? Networking. But the Nine of Torches, you are letting people know, like, all of the work, every challenge. And this is what you're communicating. You're communicating how you broke these patterns, like it feels like you are a teacher, you are a healer, you are sharing your experience to help others, right? With the sole purpose of helping someone maybe to avoid one of the pitfalls that you experienced in your life, whatever it may be. This is very therapeutic and cathartic for you, but it's very empowering and motivating and encouraging to those that you are speaking to. You're finding that freedom in your voice, right? This could produce a career for you as well. Some of you are extremely highly intuitive. Some of you are going to become, you're going to get promoted in the near future as far as your position at work. Some of you will become key holders and just have more responsibility. Others of you are intuitives. You communicate in such a way as well. You're highly intelligent, intuitive with the High Priestess. Some of you are counselors, And it doesn't have to be with a degree, but there is this level of confidence that you keep by keeping the secrets of others. So you are looked at as the secret keeper, the holder of knowledge and wisdom, and that you know how to keep your mouth shut. People trust you. So there's a level of trust that's required in this promotion. That's part of your responsibility. Some of you are just natural communicators and healers. But it's only through your experience that you are healing. So you're sharing your experience of everything. You're letting it all out because you literally have done all of the work to make it to the other side. You've done the work. In your home life, there is this sense of completion. It's a challenging time at home. I'm not sure if there are repairs or electrical problems, something going on there where like maybe the lights are out, okay? But it's 10 of Swords energy. Some of you may just be like, you know what, this hurts so bad. I need to let go of this home. So some of you are at that stage where you're closing the door on your residence and embracing the new freedom and finding a new home. As far as luck, not love, but luck and the SX and entertainment, well, let's see. If you go to the movies or go see a show or whatever, you're a little bit disappointed in that too. You have an apathetic attitude, and it's because you do not perform. Like, tricks are for kids. Okay. You need your cups completely filled. You're not half-assed in that. You can't connect with someone if you are not emotionally connected to them, and there's not enough emotion coming towards you. And I feel like your cups are not completely filled by you, so you have not enough to offer in that capacity. This is for people that they generally don't connect unless they're connecting through the heart space, and this is a feminine energy, right? So she cannot become, or he, whoever is carrying this energy, they can't lay down with you unless they have genuine, abundant feelings toward you and for you. So it's not the time, and if somebody goes with it anyway, you will be left disappointed and, kind of feeling sorry for yourself. Like, did I take 2 steps back? Just get back on the saddle, feel your feelings and move on. It was lackluster, and it's just because you're not really in the position to wholly embrace that. Right? Like, there's just some disappointments there. But for those of you that are in a relationship, again, it's not a time of taking risks. Okay? But for those of you who are in a relationship, you are in a committed relationship, right? And if you're not in one right now, that is your focus. That's your desire. You want a healthy, loving family that is abundant. That's why you can't perform up here, because there's not enough love. You need this much love in order to have this much love. So those that are in a relationship, this just may not be a time. You may be feeling a bit of a disconnect in the bedroom with your partner. Okay, so it's due to a lack of emotion. Anyhow, for those of you who are single or just, non-labeled, we'll just say, that's what your focus is on, an abundance of love and family and having that peace and a solid commitment. What you don't see coming is an offer of love. And we have the Agent of Cups here. So a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, possibly. But this could also indicate like a marriage, right? We have the Agent of Cups combined to the 10 of Cups. That's 11 cups. 11 is Libra energy. So we're talking about the justice. We're talking maybe you are moving in. Maybe you are signing contracts. Maybe a new love is coming in that you can embrace a commitment. And for those that are committed, this may be indicating that there's this new chapter where you may be embracing a new residency together, like a new home, but releasing this old residence. There's so much attached to this. It is a real challenging, difficult process because you feel very rooted in your home, if you can see the roots there. So this has brought a lot of anguish and stress and, sleepless nights, a lot of anxiety, just overthinking and overstimulated, and because it's a crushing feeling here. Some of you may have had a tree fall on your house. I'm just going to say that, all right? Maybe it pierced through your roof or something. What you are speaking into existence from this 9 of Torches, it takes you into this 4 of Swords. It's like, I put in all the work. I did everything. I jumped through every fucking hoop. I jumped over every hurdle. I made it through. I cleared every blockage. I didn't give up. I put in the work. I did it. And that's what you're communicating. So you're sharing that. And that could be very fruitful for you if this is a position. Whether it's a paid position or not, it's a powerful position. It's a position of great responsibility. And what you speaking into existence is this rest period, a time of reflection where you can take a break. I did all the work. Now I can take a break and I can reflect. And I feel like this break is why you're not really embracing. You're not embracing much. What I feel is that what's really coming up is a lot of contracts, legal documents, and signatures for mortgages, houses, leases, property, you name it. There also could be a contract coming up for whether it's a book. It has to do with writing. So I'm going to say whether it's a book, whether it's music, it's a contract. It's a legal contract that has to do with writing, with your vocals. So we're talking about your throat chakra. Okay? So we're writing, singing, poetry, anything along those lines. Truth. And it's like you're singing about the torment, the anguish, or writing about it, I should say, and talking about it too. But it, the form of communication and speech can be, shoot, it could be telepathic, but this isn't. This is very verbal. However, congratulations on making it to the other side of a very challenging and difficult walk, because this is a person that has been through a lot. It doesn't feel like it was like this healing process was as long as the repetitive pattern process. It's like once you knew, you cannot not know any longer, so you just surrendered and did the work. But it feels like this is for someone that had bumped their head, doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and expecting a different result. This is for you. You've learned your lesson. Congratulations. How you're viewed by others is that you take care of yourself, that you love unconditionally, and you pour into your own cup first, and that you're loving and nurturing and kind. You're one of a kind. People view you that way because you are a trustworthy individual, that you are a confidant. People truly trust you with everything. And you don't spill it. It doesn't slip off of your lips. There's a friend coming in from the past. Maybe you grew up with them. It's Six of Cups energy. It's very endearing, loving, child-like energy. Maybe you went to school with them, whether it be elementary, high school, college. Maybe it was just a different chapter in your life where it was a youthful time. So this person, though, they're from your past. They make you feel good. They invoke a lot of good memories in you. As far as enemies, you have an air energy, Throne of Swords. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy there. This could be somebody that's very sharp with their tongue. They're intelligent, quick-witted, but they may be talking dirt on your name. Okay, and that's okay, because anytime you walk through the fire, someone always has something to say, because they probably haven't walked through it themselves or never made it to the other side. So that's what I have for the collective. Congratulations on doing the work. So many people are afraid to do the work. So again, I'm going to tell you right here, this could be marriage. This commitment with this Ace of Cups being justice overall over your emotions and your love energy. It could end up in a contract, whether you are purchasing a new residence, if you're in a relationship, or if this is indicating that there is a new relationship that you don't see coming, a new offer coming in for you. Doesn't have to be a relationship offer, but it could be. But what the offer will be is one that you want. It's a good offer. It's one that you'll love, actually. So it's genuine. It could also indicate a contract coming in for, like I said, a new residence. And there's also contracts coming in for promotions, whether that's a job that you need, that you will be contracted to. They're coming. That is here and in this energy as well. So just congratulations on doing the work. You've gotten to the other side, but the full completion will come when you begin to enter into the new door. It will be presented. I believe it's being presented right now. Congratulations.